Assalamu alaikum friends and welcome to my channel Study Law with Bushra. So today's topic of discussion is marriage, which is the most important topic. We will discuss in this video the definition of marriage, purpose of marriage or object of marriage, applicability of marriage, eligibility of marriage and essentials of marriage. But before starting my discussion, if you people haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon for latest updates. Moving towards the literal meaning of marriage. The word marriage is nikah, that literally means union of sexes. The legal meaning of marriage is that when the two people make a public pledge or commitment to live together and share their lives in a way that is recognized religiously, legally, and socially. Next is how we will define marriage. What is the definition of marriage? So we can simply define marriage is that it is a social contract, because we say that the word marriage means nikah. So nikah is a social contract between the two opposite sexes to legalize the relationship for the purpose. What is the purpose of legalization of relationship? For the purpose of legitimate children, to have legitimate child. Next is applicability of marriage. So we can simply say that its applicability is all over the Pakistan, because Pakistan is an Islamic Republic state. So its applicability is all over the Pakistan, and in other countries only on the Muslims it is applied. Next is nature of marriage. As we say that marriage is a social contract, so the nature of marriage is purely contractual. Next is the purpose of marriage. There are mainly three main purposes of object of marriage, that is legalization of relationship, procreation of children, and regularization of social life. These are the three main purposes of marriage. Moving towards eligibility of marriage. Who is eligible to enter into a contract of marriage? Every Muslim is eligible to a marriage, whether male or female, man or woman. That Muslim man or woman must be sound mind. They should be sound mind. They must attain an age of puberty, and lunatics and minors who haven't attained the age of puberty, they may validly contracted in marriage by their respective guardian. So who is eligible for marriage? Every Muslim male or female who is sound mind, who has attained the age of puberty, can enter into a contract of marriage. Next is essentials of marriage. So there are mainly 5 essentials of marriage. Number 1 is a proposal. There should be a proposal made by or on the behalf of one of the parties to the marriage, which is called ijab. Next is acceptance, kabul, an acceptance of proposal by or on the behalf of other. Third one is free consent. The parties who are marrying, who are entering into the contract of marriage, they should be with free consent. If their consent is obtained by force or fraud, then that marriage will be invalid. Number 4 is consideration. This is the most important essentials of marriage. That is, there must be a consideration in marriage, that is called dower. Last essential of marriage is witnesses. According to Sunni law, the marriage in the presence and hearing of 2 male or 1 male plus 2 female witnesses is necessary. While in Shia law, the presence of witness is not necessary regarding the marriage. So what is the qualification of witness? The witness shall be adult and sane. They must be sound mind to enter into a contract of marriage. The marriage is regulated by Muslim Family Law Ordinance 1931, which was presented in 1931. So according to this ordinance, marriage is regulated. So that's all about marriage. In next video, we will discuss the kinds of marriage. So stay tuned to my channel.